Hey guys, AJ from GoProFanatics.com here, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a simple GoPro time lapse in 5 minutes. So let's do it.
So first things first, go ahead and download your images from your GoPro to your computer and paste only the photos you will use in a single standalone folder. I've already gone ahead and done that. As you can see, I've created a new folder called time lapse and pasted in all my pictures and only my pictures. Also, be sure to keep the original file names since GoPro Studio will use them to determine the order, so don't change them. So head back to GoPro Studio and click on the Import New Files button on the left. Navigate to find your folder containing the pictures, and it doesn't matter if you select the first, the second, or all of them. Do whatever, and then click Open. GoPro is going to import all of the pictures from that folder in order, and you'll have a basic template for your time-lapse video. So just a few more seconds, and we're done. So just go ahead and click on the thumbnail on the left there, and here's where you can preview what your time lapse is going to look like. Yeah, it's not perfect, it's a bit choppy, the speed's not right, but we're going to fix that later in step 2. But for now, go ahead and click on the Advanced Settings button on the bottom, and the first option has to do with image size. So the source resolution of the video is 4000 by 3000, which is a 4:3 aspect ratio. Most of you are going to probably upload these videos to YouTube, Facebook, Vimeo. So a 4:3 aspect ratio isn't going to work. You're going to have 2 black bars on either side. So go ahead and select 1080p. The only reason you'd use 4:3 is if you're uploading to Instagram, which is a square format. You're still going to lose a bit on either side, but it's better than 16:9. So then as soon as you select 1080p, you'll see the make 16:9 option come up, and it's already checked, so that's perfect. Frame rate, we're going to keep the same at 29.97. Click the speed up option, which will allow you to enable motion blur. Motion blur just smooths out the footage in between each frame. It's definitely more useful when you've captured using longer intervals. This is a setting that you would choose on your GoPro. So think an interval like 5 seconds or 10 seconds or longer. That's where motion blur really makes a big difference. Personally, I always enable motion blur, so that's what I do. Quality, I set to high. Remove fisheye, that's personal preference. I like the fisheye, but if you do decide to remove the fisheye, you will lose a bit of the image around the edges, so keep that in mind. So that's it for the settings. Click OK. On this step, step 1, this is where you can trim your footage as well. If there's some useless frames at the beginning or the end, you can cut those out just by setting an in point and end point. So I'm going to do that just to show you. And now I've cut out all of this end footage and this footage in the beginning. So we're ready to go. Add the clip to the conversion list. You'll see it pop up on the right here, and then click convert. The conversion times vary depending on the picture resolution, the number of pictures, and your computer's performance. So expect to wait at least a couple of minutes. So I'm going to check back when this is all done. All right, so it looks like it's done converting. You'll see that it says done up here. So now you can click on the proceed to step 2 button. For the template, just click cancel, that's fine. So you'll see your clip on the left-hand side here. So click and drag it into the timeline. So now you can hit play to preview it. It's going to be sped up 2 times, as you can see. So looking pretty cool. So during this step, you can adjust the speed. So I'm going to crank it up a bit here, see what that looks like. Yeah, it's looking pretty cool. Maybe a bit more. Perfect. That looks pretty good to me. And at this point, you can also adjust, white balance, exposure, contrast. You can also zoom in a bit if you want, play around with the horizontal and vertical positioning. And you can also do some virtual camera movements, and I'll explain that in another tutorial. Keep an eye out in the description below. So there's your time lapse. Pretty happy with it. So you can go ahead and click step 3, which is export. You can name it, and then the GoPro Studio has a few presets here. So depending on where you're uploading it to, you can select that respective preset. So going to YouTube, you can select YouTube. If you're going to play it back like on your computer or on a TV, HD 1080p works as well. The file size is going to be quite a bit bigger though, so keep that in mind. And then click export and you're done.
So that was the quick and easy way on how to make a GoPro time lapse in GoPro Studio. Pretty easy, right? You should feel equipped to create your own time lapse video now. So get out there and start recording. If you have any other questions or experiencing issues, drop me a comment in the comment section below and I'll try and help you out. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, check out GoProFanatics.com for more videos like this and other GoPro related content. We've got lots of exciting stuff coming up. All right, until next time, peace.